What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Cleveland Browns franchise here on Madden 26. We just finished the offseason of year number 3. It is time to get into the fourth. Is it the fourth season? Or is it the third season? Whatever year we're in, I don't remember. But we're moving on to another regular season, and I think the team that we've brought into this new football season may be the best team we've ever had. It is the fourth season because we went into the wild card the first year, lost to Kansas City, and then the next 2 years we've won the Super Bowl against the Bears and the Cowboys. So it is the fourth year. Okay, I thought I had that right. I just had to make sure in my head. So bringing a team from the offseason, from the team that won back-to-back Super Bowls into year number 4, I think that we are a better team than we were both of those years. We've added so many pieces. We've added so many depth pieces. I think this team could be a perfect team. We were 15-2 last year on our way to a second Super Bowl. I think this team could go undefeated, perfect season, 20-0. I think that's on the table for us this year because of just the amount of talent that we have at every single position. The only thing that's going to hold us back is me on the sticks. That's going to be the only thing holding me back in my decision making. So maybe we don't go undefeated because of that reason alone. So we'll see what happens, but it's the start of year number 4. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Let's take a look at the team, look at where we are before we start the first year. We have Buffalo on the schedule, week number 1. That's kind of an insane game, but let's get started. If you go to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, join the Juice Club. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to help me join the 5,000 subscriber club. That would be pretty sick. But let's get into it. Cleveland Brown franchise, the start of year number 4. Let's do this. So here we are, the start of another beautiful NFL season, the 2028 regular season. We will host the Buffalo Bills in week 1, and then we have the Giants in week number 2. I'm not sure if that is a road game or not. I guess I could go to the schedule and find out. So we've got the Bills, and then we go to MetLife to play the Giants today. Then we got the Ravens, the Steelers, the Dolphins, the Steelers again, the Broncos, the Eagles. That'll be a tough game. We haven't played the Eagles much in this franchise. Then our bye week, middle of the year. Then we got the Patriots, which will be an interesting one. The Titans, I think, are developing fairly well. The Ravens again. Cowboys rematch of the Super Bowl right there. Jets, Bengals, Commanders, Bengals, Buccaneers. No Saints this year. I kind of wanted to play the Saints this year because the Saints are kind of building a good team. I want to go take a look at their squad because they had a really good draft. They had a really good draft last year, and they've had a couple of good free agency classes. The Saints roster, this is the team that had the number 1 overall pick last year, remember. They already had Trent McDuffie. They already had Aiden Hutchinson. They bring in Tyler Smith. I think this is a new guy to the team. I don't think he played here last year. Was he in Dallas last year? No, he was here last year. So they just went out and went crazy and signed so many players. They've already got Ray Rice. They got him at the deadline last year. Kool-Aid McKinstry's still here. He's up to an 88 overall. They've got Kelvin Banks who's developing. Quincy Riley. This is a crazy good Saints roster. The only thing that was missing was a quarterback, and they drafted Dwayne French this year in the last episode. They took him in the second round, first pick of the second round, Dwayne French out of The Ohio State University. I think he's going to be an absolute animal. I really do believe that. So they got themselves a stud. The Saints are a great team. I kind of want to see them maybe be a top 3 seed in the playoffs this year because I think they've got a good enough team to do that as long as the quarterback French actually produces the way that I think he could. So ready to go for the season. I've already got the prospects loaded into the class this year. This is what we're working with. It's a pretty loaded class at quarterback, at linebacker as always, or edge rusher, I guess I should say, defensive tackle, left tackle. You got the typical positions. Do we get a USC strong safety? I'm always looking for USC strong safeties. We've got ourselves a USC strong safety. That's a generational player. USC strong safeties are always generational players. Oh my God. We got to draft. I'm going to set him as a favorite right now. We got to draft Jason Edmonds. That has to happen. He's a round 2 to 3 guy. We can get the best player in the class in the second round. And remember, we traded down with the Falcons in the first round of this past episode in the draft, this past draft. So we have 2 first-round picks now. Jason Edmonds, generational USC line safety. Oh my God. Okay, well, we know one of the top 5 players in the class already without even scouting. That's pretty sick. What about Iowa tight ends? Do we have any Iowa tight ends in the class? Oh, we got two! We've got two Iowa tight ends? Well, we know two more generational players in the class. Oh my God, I'm putting them on the favorites board as well. Two generational Iowa tight ends. Which one's better? We'll have to scout. I don't know, but two generational Iowa tight ends: Isaiah Sullivan and Kalavon Gore. Why do you have to have such a hard name for me to pronounce, dude? I'm just a white boy with no seasoning. I can't pronounce that. What are we talking about? I'm not experienced. Let's take a look at our team though. Let's take a look at our team. So this is what we're bringing into the 4th season. And yes, we do now have Travis Hunter, the two-way player, on our roster. I have been wanting him for a while, and I finally had enough ammunition to trade for him. We got him. He's on the team. Now, we do have to be careful because I think Madden still does not track offense and defensive stats for a player who plays both ways. So we'll have to be careful with where we play him. But I think he's going to play both ways, even though we do have very good depth at corner. Our cornerback room is really good right now. We've got Denzel Ward, we've got J.C. Horn, we got Will Johnson, and then we got a couple of draft picks in Kyle Widmer and Matt Marshall. So our cornerback, and then there's even more guys down below. I think our cornerback room is pretty solid this year. What I want to work on this year is I want to work on a linebacker room. I want to make sure that Carson Schlesinger develops. I want to make sure that Jahad Campbell develops. And I want to make sure that DeMarvion Overshown develops. So that's what I want to work on this year. We also have Lance Dunbar, who could be pretty good. You never know. We have Cole Bishop, who I put faith in. Hopefully that works out. Obviously, we still have Myles Garrett, who's coming off of a tremendous year last year. Mike Green's developing into a great player. We've got two really solid defensive tackles. Our team in general is just really, really good. Really, really good. We also brought in Stephon Hurling. Not Hurling. Herring, whatever his name is. He was in the first off-season draft. He was in the first player draft. We didn't end up getting him, but last year we made a trade, and he was a part of it. So Stephon Herring is now a backup left tackle. Maybe he turns into a better left tackle than DeJuan Jones. He's already got a depth trait. You never know. We'll see. But I like this team a lot. I do have one thing to tell you. We did get an injury during the preseason. It was our second-round pick, Shaq Langford. He is injured during the preseason, which really does suck because I was kind of excited to see him on the field the first few games of the year. But nope, we will not see him for at least a couple of games. I can't remember how long he's out. 3 to 5 weeks. So Shaq Langford will not be able to make his debut just yet, but he is going to be a demon once he's on the field. That is for sure. That is for sure. I want to make sure the depth chart has our guy. Oh, I also wanted to say that Russell Black during the preseason unveiled his depth chart. It is only star dev. So that's still pretty sick. I mean, look at the speed that he's got. He's already become the backup quarterback behind Enriquez. So, but it is only star dev, which is still pretty good for a backup quarterback. I'm okay with that for sure. Then we need to make sure that Travis Hunter's already in the wide receiver room. And once Shaq Langford comes back, he's going to probably take the 3 spot from Eddie Velasco or Miguel Perez. I want to play him a lot. He's definitely going to pass Deion Brooks and D. Booth. D. Booth was a guy that we got in like the 4th round or 5th round that just had crazy good value for where we were picking, and I had to take him. I didn't really need another receiver. I may... How tall is Deion Brooks? 6'6", 206. I could turn him into a tight end, and he might be a legendary tight end for us. 90 speed at tight end might go crazy. So I could definitely see that happening. But I want to make sure that Travis Hunter is also playing a little corner. They have him right here. Let's just move him up the list a little bit. He's going to go probably... Does he go number 3 behind Will Johnson? Or in front of Will Johnson? I may put him at number 3 behind Will Johnson. Or behind J.C. Horn. Who's our slot corner? Our kick return, punt return, we got Deion Brooks, we got Emmett Streets. I don't think I'm okay with that. I want Miguel Perez up there, I think. Or Eddie Velasco, either one, really. I'm okay with Deion Brooks being there, I think, but I want those other guys up there. And then punt return, we've got Deion Brooks and Emmett Streets. Let's put Miguel Perez up there, and let's put Velasco up there as well. Kickoff specialist is going to be the rookie punter, Tom McLaughlin, who ends up being an 86 overall as a rookie, which is just insane. Look at the kick power, kick accuracy. I mean, what are we talking about here? We do probably have to get rid of Corey Bojorquez. I don't really want to carry 2 punters. So we'll figure out what we're going to do with that. Third down running back is Quinshawn. Gadget running back, or gadget player is Quinshawn. Although I kind of want it to be Travis Hunter, actually. Although he's only 69 at that. I just want Hunter to play a lot, is what I'm really thinking about. I want Travis Hunter. So slot receiver is still Eddie Velasco. That's still pretty good. I want him to be the slot receiver. Rush left end is Myles Garrett. Rush right end is Chase Young. I think I'm okay with that. I'm going to put Mike Green as the backup right edge. Rush right end. And then Jack Sawyer is right behind him. Rush D tackle is fine. Nose tackle's fine. Sub linebacker being Sweshinger, I think is fine. I don't really have another guy that I would really want to put there. And then slot corner. I don't think I could put Travis Hunter at slot corner. I was going to say, that'd be kind of crazy. Do I want Kyle Widmer to be the slot corner? Maybe. But I also kind of want Will Johnson to be the slot corner. I'm not sure. We'll see how Widmer does at slot corner. If he starts to get beat a little bit, then we'll figure out where to go from there. But I think that's what I want to do. So at least Travis Hunter will get on the field a little bit at times. Okay. So now all the housekeeping stuff has been taken care of. This is what our staff abilities are going to be this year, at least for right now. We've got the after-school tutor. We've got camp counselor. We've got offensive line. XP increased by 40%. We've got 5% general scouting buff on all draft prospects. We've got 20% reduction on archetype unlocked. And then we've got scouts honor for 5 tier 3 scouts. I don't think I actually hired any scouts, though. Did I? Oh, no, we do. We have scouts. But are they at position? I mean, to be fair, we don't really need any position anymore. We just kind of need best player available, so I'll just leave all those 5-star scouts where they are. So that's what we're going to be doing. We have no more XP for no more extra XP for Julian Enriquez because he's already basically done. So these are going to be our 6 guys that we're working on. I'm still putting DeJuan Jones in there because I need him to get that star dev. If he can just get that star dev, we can forget about having to get a left tackle because he'll be the guy. But I want him to get that star dev, so I'm going to keep trying until I can get it. And then all these other guys, I just want to get some extra XP. Chase Young, we just put a big contract in his way, so I want him to actually be a serviceable player like he's been a couple of years ago. So we're going to give him a little extra XP. These are going to be our 6 guys. I'm going to go through, do all the training for them. If I get a dev tree increase, I'll bring you back in. If not, I will see you in the first game of the year against the Buffalo Bills.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. On the other side is the head coach of the Browns. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
The Cleveland Browns open up year number 4 as 2-time defending champions at home in front of the dog pound, taking on the Buffalo Bills. Rematch of the playoffs. I can't remember exactly if it was an AFC championship or if it was just a regular divisional round or whatever, but those are some decent career numbers for the 2-time Super Bowl champion winning quarterback, Julian Enriquez. But I'm excited for this new offense, man. I'm excited for Travis Hunter. I mean, it's not really that much newer than what it was last year. It's just the addition of Travis Hunter, really. Everybody else is the same. But it feels like a new offense. And you know what it feels like? It feels like home when Quinshawn Judge... No! The first play of the game, Quinshawn goes down with an injury. Q, what are we doing, dog? No! He was holding his elbow or maybe his rib cage. I'm not really sure. But he started off with a great run, and then he falls awkwardly on the ground. Oh, no. Not Quinshawn. This is what we could not afford, really. Please be okay, Quinshawn. Please. Oh, this is not good. Do we have our thumbnail in the first play of the game? Well, thankfully, we already have two other running backs that are capable and willing to take the load. But Quinshawn Judkins, I mean, he's a dog. We need him as the three-headed monster. But we also have Bashal Tootin, who's a god as well. Bashal Tootin looking to get more usage. He does have bruised ribs, so Quinshawn thankfully will be back in this game. But it's going to be the Tootin Taylor show for a little bit. Tootin Taylor. I like that. Tootin Taylor sounds like a nickname for a guy in the 50s. Like, oh yeah, that's my buddy Tootin Taylor. Anyway. There he is. He's back. Quinshawn Judkins returns to the roster, returns to the lineup, and he's going to get a handoff right away. We're not scared of those bruised ribs. Just put a little flak jacket on and you'll be okay. You'll be totally fine. But it might be time to open up the offense here. Open up the pass game a little bit. Show everybody why we're two-time defending Super Bowl champions. There's Travis Hunter getting his first catch as a Brown. He breaks a tackle. He gets rocked at the end. But Travis Hunter, oh mama. Travis Hunter making people realize why he was a top pick in the NFL draft. And then gets absolutely obliterated by Taylor Rapp. But Travis Hunter, my man, my dog, my broski boo. Look at this dude. Just the effortless running and then the juke move to break off of Justin Reed, the spin off, and then he gets absolutely railed by Taylor Rapp. But this man might be the most Himothy anybody's ever been. Are we saying Himothy? I think we might be. Look at this dude. Look at this dude right here. This right here, this is that dude. And now we're going to hand the ball off to one of our many running backs. It ends up being Quinshawn, who I think is going to get a lot of play time this year, just because he's the highest overall. Hand off Quinshawn, and he will fall for a touchdown. I don't know if he got in, but they're going to call it a touchdown, and he will score the first touchdown of Season 4 for your two-time defending Super Bowl champion Cleveland Browns, as Escobar delivers the extra point. But now I'm excited to see how the defense plays. We've played the Bills before, many a time in this series. Look at Tom McLaughlin. That dude's a dog. I will miss being able to say Corey Bahor. That ball's out! Recovered by the Rocket, Ronnie Hickman. Touchdown Browns. We lead 14-0. Forget about what I was saying about whores. We've got Ronnie the Rocket Hickman. Oh my God. The fumble recovery. Who forced it? I'm not quite sure who forced it. Maybe Hickman forced it and recovered? He did! Ronnie Hickman, the backup safety, comes in, blows up the return man, and then recovers it and scores the tutty as well. Ronnie the Rocket going crazy. Escobar on to kick the extra point, and just like that, who needs defense when you've got goated special teams like the Cleveland Browns do? There's a reason we're two-time Super Bowl champions in a row. Back to back, baby. That's a dynasty. Can we do it again? Another little forced fumble. Oh, there is an ability that I thought about implementing is the word I was looking for there. 39,000 yards from Bum Allen. Whatever. But there's an ability that I could put in like every week for the weekly strategy that when you get it to the diamond tier gives you a boost, a percentage boost to forced fumble, like on hit sticks. So I don't have it activated right now, but if I activated it, we might be popping balls out like crazy. Like it's the baby boom of the 1950s. I don't know why I'm stuck in the 50s for some reason. Ooh, an overthrow from Bum Allen. Okay. Makes sense. He's a bum. That's what bums do. Bums bum out. And that's what Bum Allen does. They're going to motion James Cook. Allen's got it. He's going to fire it across the middle. And you know what? Every once in a while, a bum will get a cookie. And that is the bum's cookie for this one. Khalil Shakir wide open across the middle. Not much I can do about that, really. But he's already down into a pretty deep hole. 14-0 to start this game. Yeah, he might score on this drive. That's just because that's what everybody does against us. Score through the air on us. But maybe he won't. Maybe he'll throw a pick because he's a bum. Oh, look at that. Look at that throw. What are we talking? This is your MVP? This is your MVP. He can't play. He's trash. Big time tackle. Is that Kyle Widmer? I think that might be. It is. Kyle Widmer. I want to see a little bit more out of Kyle Widmer this year. He's finally getting a big time role in the defense because he's climbed the ladder a little bit, climbed the depth chart. So I'm excited to see him get some playing time. And look at this bum. Only relying on his legs. Can't do anything else. Unbelievable. He can't throw the ball, so he's got to run it. Minute to go first quarter. We lead 14-0. Allen under center. He's going to hand the ball off to Cook, and we are going to squash that pretty quickly. 3 yards. J.C. Horn. I also want to see some things out of J.C. Horn. We acquired him during last season, and he played pretty well, but he didn't like get thrown at very much last year. So I'm wondering if he's going to get thrown at a lot this year or not. Cole Bishop, great tackle on the legs to force a 3rd inches call instead of an easy. That would have been an easy first down, really. Is this what I think it is? I think this is a QB sneak. Oh, no. It's the end of the first quarter is what it is. Okay, so we'll go into the halftime locker room. Not the halftime locker room. The first quarter on the sideline. We'll go up 14-0. They're going to line up in QB sneak formation again. I don't know if they're actually going to do it or not. They could just be a run. And it's going to be a QB sneak, and Allen's knee was down. That knee was down. 4th and inches. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches. This could very easily be a run to James Cook, so I got to line this up with Carson Swester. It's not going to be a run with James Cook. It's going to be a little check down pass for the bum that he is. Dalton Kincaid gets the first down. I thought this was going to be a handoff to James Cook. I really did. I miscalculated. I don't know if I would have had anybody cover that anyway, so. Allen keeps it, and he gets brought down by Myles Garrett. You're not getting away from the GOAT, from the Hall of Famer. You're not escaping his grasp. His first tackle for loss this season. I want him to have another big year. He really excelled last year in rushing the quarterback, so I want him to continue that, build upon that, and have another really, really good year. He won Defensive Player of the Year for a reason, so I want him to do it again. Oh, Allen scrambling. Can he get away? Kyle Widmer track. That's not Kyle Widmer, is it? Is he number 30? I think he is. It is Kyle Widmer. Okay, I got to get used to the rookie number, not the new guy's numbers. I'm not used to seeing number 30 out there. Kyle Widmer tracked down Josh Allen, brings up a 4th and long, or 4th and goal from the 7. It's kind of long, and it will be a 3-point attempt that is good. Oh, it's Dobson, the rookie. Darren Dobson from Oklahoma State, I think. They drafted him. Okay. Or they signed him in free agency, either one. Deion Brooks back to return, and Deion Brooks has got some room. Deion Brooks, who I think had a punt return touchdown in the Super Bowl, did he not? I'm pretty sure he did. Pretty sick. I was told it was the first ever punt return touchdown in a Super Bowl, which is awesome. That's what we do. We make history here in Cleveland. Am I going to scramble Julian Enriquez? What am I doing? Why am I scrambling with Julian Enriquez? He is not that kind of player, but you know what? He did fine. He did fine. Are we going to hand this off to Harold Fannin? Of course we are. Of course I'm handing this off to Harold Fannin. Why wouldn't I? Harold Fannin, big play. Look at this big man. Harold Fannin, the tight end. He broke a tackle. Oh, my God. Harold Fannin. We might have to do that more often if he's going to do that. That was kind of electric. That was kind of electric. Handoff. Quinshawn. Great run, as always. Solid run as always. Conrad Scholes, it's nice seeing him be the number 1 tight end now. He's finally ascended. And that's going to be a Devontae Smith. Easy touchdown. Late hit afterwards by Justin Reed. That's just a dirty play. But Devontae Smith with his first touchdown catch of the year. Actually, his first catch of the year, I think. I don't think I threw it to him on that first drive. No, because I threw it to Travis Hunter. That's right. So, big time offense from your boys. Did you expect anything less? This offense is really good. It's already 21-3. If I can force another fumble, that'd be electric. Oh, Hickman tried. He tried to get in there on the arm that was carrying the football, but he held on. And now we're at the 23-yard line for the Bills' next offensive drive. What's this bum got up his sleeve? They're going to motion a player. Keon Coleman, it looked like. And then they're going to throw it to Keon, but again, Bum Allen cannot hit a throw. He's trash. He can't play. I've seen better throws from a blind guy. Schlesinger with a great tackle. 3rd and 5, 2-minute warning has arrived. Unfortunately, the Bills will get the ball to start the second half, which I'd really like to build on this momentum, build on this score that we're building up here by getting the ball again to start the second half, but we'll just have to stop them on defense and then get the ball again. They're doing a lot of motion here. Are they going to throw it to Shakir? Does Shakir have X Factor? Oh, what a play! Kyle Widmer! And he does the little no. The little Dikembe. He's doing it a lot. No, not today. Kyle Widmer put his body on the line. I don't know if that would have been caught anyway. It was kind of a low throw, but a huge play from Widmer. I'm liking Kyle Widmer. He's making a lot of plays. That slot corner position might be right for him. I thought about putting Will Johnson there, but I mean, Kyle Widmer is doing exactly what I need him to do. He's not allowing anything, really. He's doing great. Could not be happier with how he's been playing so far this first half. It is the first half of the first game, so we'll have to take it easy, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But Travis Hunter, big catch. Big catch on the first down. We'll go with a level switch and probably hit Velasco here, I would think. Yeah, Velasco's wide open. Across the middle, Eddie Velasco, big play, first down. And then we'll switch this to the other side of the field and then go drives go. I might look at Conrad here. Or we just go underneath to Velasco. That's a possibility. I think nobody's open. Just throw it away. Just throw it away. I waited too long. I think I should have hit Velasco earlier. That was probably the right choice. But I just didn't I didn't pull the trigger quick enough, and then nobody else got open, so bad on me, but sometimes that happens. Decent run to get us a manageable 3rd down by Quinshawn. I'd like to see a little Jonathan Taylor action, but he's not getting in the game very much. I gotta hit. Oh, pass interference? Much? What are we talking about here? How is that not pass interference? He literally stopped him. Middle of his route. That's crazy. Conrad gets the first down. We'll call a timeout just to give us a little bit of breathing room, get some new guys in here. I can't believe that even happened. How is that even possible? He stopped him in the middle of his route. Completely stopped his momentum. They took away my route. Just throw it away. Just throw it away. They took away my play action post route. Excuse me. That's annoying. I like to take those post route shots when he got a fast guy in the slot, and we have that guy in Velasco. I was really hoping that he would be able to create some space, but unfortunately, they had 2 safeties, and both the safeties went back to follow it, so didn't really open up the way that I wanted it to. We'll go underneath. That's Travis Hunter. We'll call our second timeout. We got 27 seconds and 1 timeout. We can take a shot to the end zone if we need to. We can take multiple shots to the end zone. I like the idea of Devontae Smith, and I do because it's a touchdown. Devontae going crazy. Enriquez puts it right where it needed to be. Touchdown Browns. Oh, we're cooking. We're killing the Buffalo Bills. Are we as good as we think we are? I think we might be. I think we might be. We might be goated with the Souse. We might be the Souse Bouse. Let's kick this ball off. 22 seconds is all we got to do. Then we get the ball after they start the ball with the second half. Then we get it after we turn them over. And then we score again. And there's really nothing else to worry about. This game is pretty much over at that point. I mean, the game's kind of over already. It's 20-3. Nobody's ever blown a 20-3 lead. So it's kind of over at this point. Although James Cook got a big run here. Do not let them get into field goal range, please. They're already kind of there. They did just draft a kicker who I think has a pretty decent leg. So we'll have to be careful about that. That's not great, though. Them getting that many yards. James Cook should not have that much space. Allen dropped, or not dropped, just threw it to the ground like the bum that he is. He's got to give his receivers a chance. If they're going to catch his bad passes, you at least got to throw them a little bit higher in the air for him. Not everybody's Stretch Armstrong. Oh, look at Myles Garrett just bull rushed his way through. Good tackle. That's a great tackle, actually. 6 seconds. I mean, they could go with a little dump off to get to the 45, 44 yard line, try a long field goal, and then because they still got one timeout, but we'll see what happens. A sack would do wonders. It almost happened, and he throws it away. He saves a second. That bum saves a second. And we'll give the Bills one more chance at a possible miracle play at the end of the half here. They're going to go for it. Where is he throwing this football? Cole Bishop off his hands. What are we doing, you bum? Insane. Insane that this guy has a job. 28-3. Cleveland is killing the Buffalo Bills. This is a much better first half of the first game of the year than it was last year when we had to go to Kansas City and play them. That was rough. Great juke move by Bashal Tootin, snatching ankles. Oh, there's not going to be a halftime show. Okay. I guess that makes sense since we're in the first week of the season. And we're probably the first game of the year, I think, too. So it makes sense. We're sending the ball to Buffalo to start the second half. Just got to play the same amount of defense we played in the first half, and we'll be good to go. Big hit stick, Chase Young, good job. It's weird seeing Chase Young on special teams, but there he is. Okay, boys, let's do this. Buffalo cannot move the ball. They just can't. They're not built for this. There's a throw. Overshown brings him down. I'm not sure who that was who caught that. Number 5. Oh, it's Joshua Palmer. He's still on the team. Okay. I really was wishing that Bishop would have held on to that interception on the final play of the half. Would have been nice. Look at Schlesinger. Look at Carson Schlesinger. He saw that the entire way, and he had the skill to get to the backfield and force a tackle for loss. Beautiful. We got some demon white boys on this roster. But they do get the first down. I mean, we got Schlesinger, we got Kyle Widmer, we got Cole Bishop. The white boys taking over. Mason Graham. It's a white boy revolution. Oh, that's not good, though. That's a spin move from Khalil. I can't believe that Khalil Shakir has developed enough in these now 4 years that he's gotten X Factor. That's crazy. What have they been feeding this man in Buffalo? Another handoff to Cook. He's going to get the first down. I don't know about that. I feel like that's a 3rd and inches call. But that's just me. Maybe you think differently. That seemed like inches to me. Allen goes to the flat. Another overthrow. That's got to be his 4th or 5th overthrow of the game. He's just not as good as people think he is. He's a fraud. Fraud Allen. He's going to go to the flat this time. He hits James Cook, but he only gets a yard out of it. And just like that is a 3rd down and long. And I'm actually going to switch to a cover 4 quarters here just to give a little bit more space. And then they're going to overthrow again, 4th and 9. I mean, I feel bad at this point. I feel like I'm beating up on a defenseless person. He can't play. How does this man have a job in the NFL? He can't play. It's like me out there throwing the passes. Crazy. All right, boys. Well, let's go out there. Let's score again. Make it 35-3, and then at that point, I mean, it's pretty much over. It is already over, but if we make it 35-3, then we're getting crazy now. I may even bring the backups in. I didn't think I'd have to bring the backups in the first game of the year, but we're getting to that point. We may have to see what Russell Black's got up his sleeve. Oh, look at Travis Hunter. Nobody's with him. The main man, the new addition. He breaks a tackle. He gets rocked. Stop, Taylor Rapp. Get a life. Stop hitting my dude. I hate it here. Just hitting my main man. Ooh, I don't like anything about this. Nope. I should have stepped up in the pocket way earlier. What I was waiting for was Devontae Smith, and he didn't win his one-on-one. It was unfortunate. I was hoping that he would. Eddie Velasco is going to clear by a mile. He is. And then he cuts back inside. Oh, that would have been electric if he would have done that. He gets the first down, but that would have been so sick if he would have been able to split through both of those guys and go free. It would have been so nasty. We're coming up on the end of the quarter. Handoff to Quinshawn, and he'll get a couple yards. 5 to be exact. I kind of want to hit that fullback dive again. That was kind of legendary with Harold Fannin. I don't think it's going to open up the same way that it did, but maybe it will. You never know. Let's try it. Harold, here we go. Handoff, Harold Fannin. I mean, it didn't open up the exact same way, but it still was a very productive run. Harold Fannin might be a low-key legend right now. Maybe we take him from being tight end to fullback. Full time. Handoff, Quinshawn. He's got motion. Quinshawn Judkins to the 4 as the quarter ends. We got 1 quarter remaining. I think the backups might come in. We might get to see a little Russell Black action here in the 4th quarter. Although I can't... I wish that Madden had an ability to sub in all backups like college football does. You can't mass sub in Madden, unfortunately. Oh, look at... Oh, my God! Did you see that route from Velasco? Dear God! That was the greatest slant route I've ever seen in my life. We got to see this again. We got to see this again. This was the greatest slant route I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. I'm going to play this in real speed so you can see it. Oh, he just cuts it and he's gone. Taylor Rapp and the other dude, that might have been Justin Reed, they didn't know what was even happening. I mean, he's away by 5 yards. That's a legendary slant route from Eddie Velasco. Do we just name him the new slant man? He might be. He might be slant man now. 35-3. I mean, Julian Enriquez has put on a great performance. 3 touchdowns, 140 yards. I think it's time to see some backups. Russell Black, get in there. We got to see the rookie. We're going to see a little Bashal Tootin' little Jonathan Taylor action. We're going to see more Eddie Velasco, more Perez. I'd love, this would be a perfect time to see what's-his-face. What's-his-face? Shaq Langford, that's what it is. I'd love to see Shaq Langford, but unfortunately we can't do that, can we? We're also going to see Eddie Sanchez. I should probably also take out Myles Garrett now that I think about it. I don't really need Myles Garrett getting hurt, so let's pull Big Miles. We'll put in Jack Sawyer over there. Okay. 35-3 domination here in Cleveland. I think it's safe to say the Super Bowl champions are the best team in the NFL to start year number 4. Another big hit stick. Oh, Bishop kind of got rocked there himself. We'll start at the 26-yard line. Here comes Bum Allen, Fraud Allen, back on the field. He's only got 57 passing yards. Get to the quarterback, get to the quarterback. He's going to scramble again. He can't do anything else. I mean, this guy's unbelievable. Ja Campbell let him know, too. He can't do anything else. He has to rely so heavily on his legs because his arm is garbage. Oh, I forgot to take Garrett out of the rush hand spot. That's why he's still playing. But he gets an extra tackle. Look at Miles. You know what? Miles is such a dog. He's such a gamer. He didn't want to come out. He said, Coach, you might think you're taking me out. I'm grabbing my helmet. I'm coming right back on that field. And that's what he did. He said that, too. I heard him. They get another first down. You know what? You can score. I don't even care at this point, you fraud. I don't care. You can score all you want. We've already won this game. We've already beaten you into such a bad submission that you're basically worthless at this point. People on Twitter are flaming you for getting killed this bad on week 1. They're saying you're going to be 0-17. You're going to be winless on the year. Twitter's going crazy right now. I'm getting held, by the way. Another overthrow. This guy is horrible. He's a bum. I was getting held by Myles Garrett. Nobody called that. Or held with Myles Garrett, not by Myles Garrett. James Cook doesn't know what he's doing. He's just running around in circles. They motion Khalil Shakir, which I still cannot believe he's an X Factor. That seems so crazy to me. I know that Shakir simulates pretty well in the playbook, but an X Factor for Khalil Shakir? We're just giving X Factors out to anybody at this point. I didn't know Oprah was out here giving out X Factors. Oh, I thought it was another overthrow. Honestly, it probably would have been if Dalton Kincaid wasn't paying attention. It would have been a clear overthrow. That ball was not the greatest. Handoff. Oh, no, it's not. It's play action. They got me on that. But we don't allow the touchdown. Good job. Not sure who that is. He's wearing the Guardian cap, though. That's kind of cool. I thought that was a handoff for sure. We had that blown up easy if it was a handoff. This is a handoff, and then we do blow that up. 3rd and goal. That was not James Cook, though. I'm not sure who that was made there. Somebody else backup or something. Not sure who they got. It's going to be a quick throw. I was banking on the run. My bad. Called the wrong play. Oh, congratulations. You put up a touchdown to make it a little bit more respectable. It's still 35-10. You bums. You frauds. You pieces of literal human trash. They took 3 minutes to go 74 yards. We did that in our sleep. The kickoff to Deion Brooks. Does he have what it takes to get a kick return touchdown here? Not right now. Maybe he will eventually, but not right now. And here comes the rookie. Russell Black, baby. We took him in the 5th round? I don't remember exactly when we took him. But he's got blazing speed. Same thing with his running back. Bashal Tutin puts the ball on the ground. It's a fumble recovered by the Buffalo Bills. Come on, Bashal. Ah, that's tough. That right there is what we call in the business tough. That's a sack, though, Carson Swesh. No, Jack Sawyer. Too many white boys in this roster. That's Jack Sawyer with the sack. Okay, I thought that was Schlesinger. I saw the white blur, and I thought that was Schlesinger bearing down on it, but it was Jack Sawyer, Captain Jack with the sack. And my main man from the Ohio State University makes his name known here in Cleveland. That's a quick throw. Little check down to Kincaid. I didn't even get to throw the ball once with Russell Black because of that effing Bashal Tutin fumble. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's got to be picked. And it's not going to be picked. It's going to be knocked incomplete. J.C. Horn, you got to make a better play on that. You had leverage. All you got to do is step in front. He couldn't do it. He could not step in front. But it's a 4th and 5. Get to him. Come on, Chase. Stop falling down, Chase. And look at this. Look at this fraud. Look at this fraud. He fumbled the ball. What a fraud. This guy's a bum. He's trash. My God. He can't do anything but run. That's literally all he can do. It's unbelievable. It's honestly a little insulting to the quarterback position. All he can do is run. He's basically just a running back. You basically got 2 running backs in the backfield right now. Look at Jack Sawyer. Maybe we got to play Jack a little bit more. Captain Jack's already got 1 sack, a tackle for loss, 2 tackles for loss technically. Because I think that, yeah, because the sack counted as a tackle for loss. So, and that's going to be off the hands of DeMarvion Overshown. If you had better hands, dog, you would have had the interception easy. But Jack Sawyer, he's making himself known. Maybe we put him in the skill training, the weekly practice training, and we get him a couple of XP upgrades. Maybe he starts. Another overthrow. I mean, James Cook was wide open. In the NFL, that's wide open. You got to hit that, you bum. You just got to hit that. 33 seconds left. I still can't believe that Bashal Tutin fumbled that football. End zone. Matt Marshall almost picked it off, but it was too much congestion in the middle of the field there, or in the middle of the end zone there, and could not do it. I don't want to run I want to actually see what Russell Black's got. I want to scramble with the big man. Look at this man. Look at this man rumble. He's down the field. Look at the speed. Russell Black. He put the ball on the ground. Why is everybody fumbling? Stop fumbling, please. It still counts as a big run, though. I'm not taking it away from him. I might just only run with him. Another run. Let's hurry up to the line. Call another play. Just call for 4 verticals and just scramble with him. Or maybe we get an open receiver. You never know. Oh, make a pass. And there is the end of the game. Russell Black completes his only pass of his NFL career. We win 35-10. Honestly, they shouldn't have 10 points, but they do. We should have more than 35, but we don't. And that bum, that fraud, starts 0-1 on his season. We start 1-0, and it was a beautiful thing. We absolutely cooked. Every single drive we dominated until the backups got until Bashal Tutin fumbled. But we don't want to talk about that. Danny Barrett gets an upgrade point. That's huge. Let's give him a little pass protector action here. We're already so dominant in the run game. Let's get our passing protection up a little bit. But now the second game of the doubleheader, we will take on the New York Football Giants in MetLife. So hopefully nobody tears an ACL. I do have 447 of franchise staff points. Maybe I should spend a few more of those. What should I buy? Let's see. See, this is the one. Or no, that's not. That's the offensive lineman. There's one with the hit sticks that I was talking about. Oh, here it is. Significantly increased fumble odds for successful hit sticks. Hitanimus or Hitimus Stickamus is what it's called. Hitimus Stickamus. Let's buy some more things here. So let's buy some more scouting upgrade ones. Let's buy this one up to silver. We'll buy. We don't really need the linebacker one up. Let's just get the interior offensive line, because that could always be pretty good to get interior offensive line up a little bit more. We'll get that up to diamond tier. Let's buy some more player development ones. Why not? Get the XP for running backs and wide receivers up. Let me just go straight to player development. We'll do that. So now we've got so many diamond tier. We almost have all of the diamond tier abilities. Let me get defensive linemen started a little bit here. That's up to diamond tier. And then we go offensive and maybe buy some things. What's this? Boom. +5 run block. Ooh, we're already pretty good at run blocking. What's that? That's no pressure effects on quarterbacks is kind of cool. Increase max throw distance for quarterbacks at diamond tier ability. That's really sick. I like that. Now, obviously, we got to activate these, but as of right now, they're pretty good to have them all. I mean, we're level 49 for a reason. Isn't it level 50 is the max? I'm not sure. Nobody's starting the season leading any categories. That's okay, because we dominated. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to do all this stuff again. I'm going to activate this stuff one more time. I think I'm going to activate all the ones that I had before. Probably what I'll do. Player development abilities. We definitely want this one. Nope, I gotta... Oh, God, whatever. Let me take off the silver tier ones, and then we'll activate all of the other ones. So we'll get 10% increased training XP. We'll get the camp counselor one. We definitely want defensive... Do we want defensive line now? That could be something. We definitely want offensive line. Do we want defensive line? Maybe to help Mike Green. Let's get defensive line up there, because we can help Mike Green, we can help Jack Sawyer, we can help all those guys out. So that's going to be our loadout for the next few weeks. Looks like 5 weeks on those, and then 2 weeks on... Oh, 21 weeks on the Scouts one. That's pretty cool. All right, that's where that's going to be. And now we only have 3 because it took away our... when it ended the cycle or whatever. So we're going to do these 3. If we get a dev trade increase, bring you back in. If not, I will see you in the game against the Giants for the second game of the doubleheader, which I think could go about the same. If we did that against the Buffalo Bills, what are we going to do against the Giants?
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. This guy's got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. Across from him, the head coach of the Giants. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here.
We take on the New York Football Giants in Game 2 of both the episode and of the season. Do I believe we can start as hot as we did against the Bills and absolutely wash the Giants away? Probably, but we'll see what happens. Here comes Jackson Dart, 9,700 yards and 76 touchdowns in his young NFL career. That's pretty impressive. I didn't realize he was throwing balls like that. That's pretty good. Good for him. But let's see if we can shut him down. They do have Malik Neighbors, so we're going to have to be weary of that. Oh, what is the shovel pass? Well, I didn't know we were in the backyard. What's going on? A shovel pass first play of the game. I don't know who their head coach is. Looks like he doesn't wash himself, though. They've still got Theo Johnson. It looks like that might be Wan'Dale Robinson in motion there. I'm not 100% sure. They're going to go to him. And it is, in fact, some receiver. I can't tell. I still couldn't tell. I don't know who that is. It's a player. He plays in the NFL. We know that for sure. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is Wanda Robinson. That's a quick throw, but I was right there and I missed him. I don't know how I missed him there. Don't know how I missed him. Does Jackson Dart wear the eye paint like that? He looks like Aiden Hutchinson. That's a big time sack. It's Mason Graham. I want to see big things from Mason Graham. We've been starting to see it. Last year we started to see it a little bit. I want to see more big things from a guy like Mason Graham. I'm really expecting some huge stuff from him. And it starts right there with a big time sack. Dart, he's going to let it loose. He's going to let his freak flag fly, and he gets incomplete by Denzel Ward, who really should have came down with that interception. If we're being honest, Denzel, you should have had that. But whatever. We will force the punt of the Giants. Deion Brooks back to return. Throw me a block, please. They did. And Deion Brooks will have it to the 30. That's Will Enriquez, and the offense will begin. And here comes Julian Enriquez. 51 touchdowns, 5,000 yards through the air. Pretty solid. A little bit behind what Jackson's doing, but not... I mean, our offense doesn't really cater itself to a 400 passing yard day. Not at least consistently. Maybe we could get there eventually. But look at the big man, Quinshawn Judkins. He's not getting hurt his first carry of this game. Oh, he's talking to... Is that Drew Phillips? I'm not sure who that is, but he's talking to somebody, getting a little chippy chip with some Giants defender. The handoff. Oh, Quinshawn, get the corner. He does! Steps out of bounds at the 50. That was close. Almost got brought down. But alas, he did not. And Bashal Tootin running the route. Is Bashal going to get open? I got to throw that. That didn't work. That most definitely did not work. Breaking news. What's open? What's open? Conrad Scholes wide open. Big play from the big man. Good job, Conrad. Let's give the ball back to our main man, Q, and see what he can do here. Handoff. He's got great blocking, as he always does. And he takes it to the 24. He's already got 3 for 35. He might be having a career day. Dare I say. Conrad's wide open again. Another big first down for him. 23 yards already for Julian. Let's go with a little double sail. A double in sail. Velasco and Devontae are my go-to options here. And I think I'm going to hit Devontae. He's more open. He breaks a tackle. Stays on his feet, kind of. Gets a couple. And I did notice that Jonathan Taylor was in the game. Let me give a handout to Jonathan. He didn't play much in game 1. Didn't play at all, really, in game 1. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe I shouldn't have gave him a handoff. He's trash. No, I'm just kidding. He's not trash. Just got a bad release there. But a big 3rd and 5 now. Oh, look at Devontae. Wide open. Easy touchdown. Doesn't get much easier than that. Another touchdown for Devontae. And the Cleveland Browns will lead in MetLife. 7-0 as the first quarter's coming to an end. I just realized, I don't know how I didn't put this together. I probably did. I just forgot. Steven Rogers, one of the draft picks from this past year, got drafted by the Steelers. We will see the Steelers, obviously, twice this season because they're in our division. So that'll be fun to see a nice little rookie. See if he can do better than the other quarterbacks that they've had there in Pittsburgh. Between Anthony Richardson and Will Levis, and obviously Will Howard was there for a little bit. He's now in Indianapolis. But we'll see what Steven Rogers can do. Maybe he can be a better quarterback than what they've had. They need something. Another overthrow. God, these quarterbacks are trash. These quarterbacks are garbage. 2nd and 10, 30 seconds remain in the quarter. Quick throw, brought down by a mixture of Overshown and Hamilton. 3rd and 7. Final play of the quarter, possibly? Are they going to get it off? They do. Dart, overthrow again. It's a 3 and out. Jackson Dart is really bad. He's worse than Joshua Allen. 4th and 7. They're going to punt us the football back. We might kill the Giants as well. We might just go on an undefeated streak, absolutely dominating. Deion Brooks, nice return to the 38-yard line. I kind of want to get a little bit crazy with a throw for Julian Enriquez here. I kind of want to just send one up to somebody and see what happens. I feel like I play a little conservative every once in a while. Let's just send it up to somebody and see what happens. Okay, maybe not that throw. I did get hit on the throw too, so that didn't really work. If I'm gonna do my get crazy thing, I'd rather do it when I don't get hit. If I could ask. They're doing a lot of motion here. That's wide open. Velasco, nobody around him. There's the get crazy. Eddie Velasco, tutty, wide open. The Giants were changing all their safeties. They were moving everybody around. They couldn't figure out what to do. And Velasco just goes, you know what? I'm wide open. And I'm not going to pass that up. It's 14-0. We lead. We are good. We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Another kickoff. I'd love another forced fumble. We got one last game. I'd love one in this game. Kyle Hamilton hit him hard, but did not fumble the football away. And here comes Jackson Dart. Had a 3-and-out last time. Missed a throw. Missed a couple of throws. Does he not have the sauce? He might not. Oh, look at Myles Garrett absolutely wrecking him. Myles Garrett with the sack, and Jackson Dart is feeling it afterwards as the rest of the boys just celebrate over top of him. Oh, he's hurting. He's feeling that one. He got bulldozed by Myles Garrett there. That is the first sack of the year for Myles. Hopefully the first of many sacks for Myles Garrett this year. Oh, throw to Theo Johnson. Kyle Widmer again, man. I am really starting to like Kyle Widmer. I was a little bit worried he wasn't going to have what it takes to play the slot, but he is doing a really good job through 2 games. That was a really good rush from Mike Green, but it's another overthrow by Jackson Dart, and it'll be another punt, another 3-and-out for the New York Football Giants. They can't stay with us. We're too good. There's the punt. Brooks is back to return. Throw me a block, Kyle. He does. And Deion Brooks will do a good job here. Decent return. Let's go mesh spot. Let's go a little mesh spot action. Somebody's going to get open. Don't know who, but somebody's going to get open. Let's go quickly. It's Devontae Smith. And he's going to have a decent gain. 105 yards, 2 touchdowns for the big man, Enriquez. Quick snap, quick throw. Travis Hunter, quick catch. He's using his abilities to move around the field. I love having Travis Hunter on this roster, man. He just gives us such a dynamic number 2 option. I'm so happy he's here. So happy. 2-yard gain for Quinshawn. This Giants defense is pretty solid. They got Brian Burns. They got Dexter Lawrence. I don't see Abdul Carter. He might still be here, but I don't see him. He might not have a development trade underneath him. The screen pass works to perfection on Quinshawn. He gets a big-time play. And we will try to see if Bashal Tootin can get us any more yards. Do not fumble this football, Bashal, or I'm firing you into the sun. Bashal Tootin. I feel like there was more yards to get there. There's Bobby Okereke. There felt like more yards to be getting there, but we didn't get them. That's a bad throw, but Devontae still got it. I thought Devontae was going to clear him way sooner than he actually did. That's why I threw it so early. Speaking of throwing early, that's incomplete. Conrad Scholes got in the way of my main man, Velasco, there, and denied him the catch. That's annoying. Conrad Scholes wide open, touchdown on 4th. And he's going to hit a little white boy gritty. Why not? We lead 21-0 in MetLife. I mean, it's getting ugly. It's getting pretty ugly here in New Jersey. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remain in the half. I'm not sure who started with the football. I don't remember. I know it only happened like 10 minutes IRL, but I don't remember. Big hit stick? Kind of. Not really. 2 minutes to go. They're going to get one play before the 2-minute warning. We'll see what Jackson Dart can cook up here. Probably nothing. Probably another overthrow, I would guess. It's going to be another overthrow. I wasn't even kidding. It was an overthrow. But that leaves them 3 seconds before the warning. Do they have anything? Probably not. Hopefully not. Nice spin. Nice rush from Mike Green. That was a really good spin off the line there. Schlesinger wraps up the running back. And we reach the 2-minute warning. But it's a 3rd down. I don't want to go Tampa 2. Let's get out of that. Let's go cover 4 drop here. Cover 4 drop. Send Chase Young to the quarterback. He is going against Andrew Thomas, which is a little bit of a challenge. Because Andrew Thomas is a pretty good left tackle. And he won't be able to do it. No! Overshown, couldn't bring him down. That's annoying. I don't know if they go for it or not, if they don't get it on that first or that 3rd down there, but Overshown should have brought down Theo Johnson. There's no reason he shouldn't have. That's not a great throw, but it's held onto for a big catch. And they're running some hurry up. They're getting quick. They're moving quick. They're going quick. Trying to do some things. Myles Garrett trying to get to him. It's going to be a one-handed snag across the middle of the field by Malik Neighbors. That was unnecessary, Malik. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to go and do all that. It's just very unnecessary. You could have had 2 hands on that football. It would have been the same. Oh, I missed the sack. I ran into the offensive lineman. That's my fault. And Jackson Dart will slide. 50 seconds left. The Giants are actually moving the ball down the field for a possible touchdown here right before half. They're actually looking pretty solid. I should have had the sack on him, though. I did not rush very well to him. Schlesinger, great tackle. Keeps him in bounds using the 2nd timeout. They've got 1 remaining. 45 seconds before half. Ooh, little jump by Mike Hall Jr., but thankfully he didn't get called offside. It's going to be a screen pass. I got blocked really well. Tyrone Tracy is into the end zone for a touchdown, so the Giants will get on the board right before halftime. I kind of knew that they were destined to score once Malik Neighbors made that one-handed snag across the middle. Usually when the CPU does something like that, then they're pretty much that's pretty much them telling you that they are unstoppable on this drive and they're going to go score. So that's what they did. But they left us 41 seconds and 3 timeouts. That is a decent amount of time for an offense like ours. And now it's 37 seconds, but 3 timeouts. Why are they showing the Browns defense or the Giants defense when it's the offense coming out in the field? What are we talking about? They left us a decent amount of time to work with here. We've already shown how dominant we can be. And I'm going to take a sack right away. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking on that one. I was thinking something was going to be open, and then they had too many guys in the middle of the field, and it wasn't really open. There's Velasco. Not really what I was looking to do, but I had to get some sort of yardage. Taking a sack on that first down was a little bit rough. Ooh, Conrad might actually have this. Conrad Scholes, the ball is right there. Perfect throw. Well, could have been a little bit better. Could have led him a little bit more, but it was a great throw by Enriquez, allowing us to be in this situation where we have a chance at a field goal. Let me just get this down to Quinshawn, and I think I'll just take the points here. I probably could have tried to push that to the end zone, but I don't want to throw a pick or anything. So we'll call a timeout here. Final one. And we will try to kick this 47-yarder. Escobar should be able to drill this. I don't see why not. Enrique Escobar up and good. We will go to the half up 24-7. All right. That was a really dominant first half. I wish it would have been even more dominant by not allowing a touchdown for the Giants, but they were kind of unstoppable in that that last possession right before half. But now we got the halftime report. Show me some good stuff here. Show me some good stuff here. We got 1-0 Falcons versus 1-0 Tampa Bay. Michael Penix launching a moonshot. What? A moonshot corner of the end zone, back corner, touchdown by Marvin Mims, and the Falcons beat the Bucs. Crazy play.
The Falcons are off to a good start.
0-1 Dallas versus 0-1 Tennessee.
From there, let's go to Music City.
Cam Ward hands off.
Check in on the Titans.
I'm not sure who that is anymore. Is it still Pollard? It might still be. I think it is. And he's got himself a touchdown. And right now at the half, the Titans are up 14 to 3. Oh, and he hit the celly. He hit the celly. And the 0-1 Bills and the 0-1 Patriots. Come on, Patriots. You can do this. The Bills are fraud. They're bums. Trash. Josh Allen with the highlight play. That's not a good sign. He finds a wide open receiver. Spin move. James Cook breaks a tackle. 14-0. Bills lead at halftime. That's kind of a disgusting play. That was kind of a disgusting play. The spin move immediately into the broken tackle. And they're doing it in Gillette as well. Steelers are down 3 to the Ravens. Bengals are kind of killing the Commanders right now, so the division's doing well. But we only care about our game right here in front of us, where we lead 24-7 over the Giants. And I only expect that lead to grow as we get further into this game. Enriquez has been fantastic. 3 touchdowns, 187 yards, 4 for 54 for Quinshawn, a touchdown and 4 catches for Devontae Smith. We have been absolutely rocking the boat. And we do get the football. Nice. We will start the second half with the ball. I'm thinking a heavy dose of Quinshawn on this drive. We go heavy dose Quinshawn. Maybe even a little Bashal if he comes in. But let's wear down this Giants defense. Wear them down, make them regret ever signing up to play for the New York Giants. It's not honestly that hard to make people do. Nice carry, 2 yards. Let's go with an inside zone. The snap, the handoff, the great block by Devontae Smith. Another great block by Devontae. Just follow Devontae Smith down the field. He'll block everybody for you. He'll block everybody. And Bashal will come in. Bashal's got that home run speed. Bashal. Solid run. Gets the first down. Just keep handing it to the running backs. Keep handing it to them running backs. Look at Quinshawn, man. It's so good to run behind an offensive line that's this good. 7 for 82. I mean, it's basically free real estate at this point. Like, every single run is like 4 yards or more. Sometimes 8 yards or more. Except for when it's 3 yards. Okay. But they kind of barreled down on the run game there. But that's okay, because we also have a pretty electric passing game. We're not just a run-focused offense. Especially when we have Travis Hunter, who's catching passes like that. 3rd and 1. Let's go with a halfback power O. See if we can run to Dexter Lawrence's side of the field. This is a little bit sketchy. And Brian Burns' side of the field, too. And Quinshawn will get the first down. Okay. Okereke and Lawrence almost stopped me there. That would have been bad. They are loading up. They are loading up for a run, so we'll switch to a play-action pass. And I'll get sacked before I can even pass the ball. Or complete the play-action. Okay, didn't think that was going to happen. I thought I'd at least have time to complete the play action. Velasco will get it a couple of yards. This isn't going well now. We got down to the red zone and we can't do anything with it. Ooh, Velasco, good run. He caught it. 4th and goal from the 2. Obviously, we're going for it. I wouldn't be a red-blooded American if I didn't go for it on 4th down from the 2. And I have Devontae Smith. He's open. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. Devontae Smith is having a career year through 2 games. At least touchdown-wise. I think that's his 4th touchdown of the season already. And we lead 31-7. I mean, just dominating. We're dominating. We got such a good team right now. It makes my heart happy. And at this point in my life, I need my heart to be happy. Let's see if we can force a fumble here. I'd love another forced fumble. No, not on that one. Not on that one. The Titans are killing the Cowboys, by the way. 21-3? Really? Cowboys frauds? They were just in the Super Bowl last year. Although we saw the Bears lose in the playoffs after making the Super Bowl the year prior, so maybe the Browns or the Cowboys will have the same fate. What a spin move. I hate the spin moves. The CPU pulls out the nastiest spin moves you'll ever see. I swear that they get different spin moves than the user does. Because I never get a spin move that lethal. Even with guys that have high spin. They got to get different spin animations. Cole Bishop, nice tackle on Jackson Dart. Man, J.C. Horn getting a little chippy with somebody. Didn't see the number on that one. Third quarter's about to end. Handoff. No, it's play action. And it's an overthrow. Oh, these quarterbacks, man. These quarterbacks are garbage, as the Italians would say. Get to Jackson. Get to Jackson. We're not going to. That's an incomplete pass. Good coverage by J.C. Horn. And it's 3rd and 10. Sometimes all you need is some good coverage. J.C. Horn blankets him. Shuts it down. Little Myles Garrett sack. No, not a Myles Garrett sack. Almost a sack for somebody. Injury timeout. Oh, no. It's an offensive lineman for the Giants. Not sure who it is, but somebody named Jones. He goes down. It's a punt by the Giants. I was hoping for a Myles Garrett sack. We didn't necessarily get it, but that's not the end of the world. Throw me some blocks. Thank you. Deion Brooks returns it to the 27. Solid return. And now the boys are back. The boys are back on offense with 2 seconds to go in the quarter, so a single handoff will end this one, but look at the blocking again. Quinshawn puts the ball on the ground, recovered by Travis Hunter. That's why we brought in Travis Hunter. Quinshawn puts the ball on the ground, scares me a little bit, makes my heart skip a beat a little bit. But Travis Hunter goes and fetches the football for us. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate your hard work, your dedication. I'm actually going to send you deep, Travis. You know what? Oh, I took too long to figure out if I was going to throw it to him or not. Sack by whoever that was on Julian Enriquez. I should have thrown it immediately. I'll throw this one immediately. That's Devontae Smith. He gets all that sack yardage back and the first down. Good job, Devontae. Good job, Devontae. Oh, God. It's never good when you don't even finish your handoff to the running back and you already know it's going to go for no yardage or a loss of yards because there's a guy waiting for you in the backfield. That's never a good sign. Ooh, nice blocking. Nice blocking. The first down on the screen. Okerke's been everywhere. He's got 8 tackles. Bashal Tootin will come in. Maybe Bashal has a better chance of getting to the edge. He's got more speed than Quinshawn does, so maybe he's got a chance to get to the edge. Not if a guy like Okereke is right there. God, Bobby Okereke is a freak. He is everywhere on the football field. And he's 4 years older than he is in real life, and he's old in real life. Bobby Okereke is annoying me. Brian Burns has his X Factor activated. How did he get that activated? He hasn't done anything today. 250 and 4 touchdowns for Enriquez. Julian's kind of going crazy right now. Do I look at Travis Hunter here? I think I do. But he's not open, but I know who is. Devontae Smith is always open. Huge catch for him, and let's go with another inside zone, but we'll flip it to this side. Ooh, they're going to press up. Interesting. Interesting. I kind of want to... That's not what I wanted to do. I kind of want to do something like that. And then Travis Hunter wide open. End zone. Touchdown catch for Travis. And it's another touchdown for Julian Enriquez. That's 5. That's a career high. There's no way he's had more than 5 touchdowns in a game. I know that for a fact. A career high in touchdown passes for Julian Enriquez, who honestly probably shouldn't be in the game anymore, but it just takes it's too much effort to bench people. You got to do it position by position. If they just added the mass sub backups thing, it'd be so much easier. So much easier. I do that in college football all the time when we're killing a team. It looks like this year, at least judging by the first 2 games, our offense is going to be pretty high-powered. We're putting up a lot of points. We're putting up a lot of points this year, which is something we don't usually do. Usually we have to survive in these games and score like 20 points and just barely win. 5 touchdown passes for the big man Enriquez. That's also an overthrow, but Theo Johnson goes and gets it. Overshown with the spear. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. The Giants have 2 minutes left to try to salvage some sort of dignity from this game. I don't know if they'll be able to do it or not. Not looking promising. I'd love to get sacked, though, with Myles Garrett. That's what I'm really trying. That's what I'm really trying to do. Handoff. Not a sack, but it's a huge 2-yard loss. I mean, Miles just blew that up. Absolutely blew it. Blew it up. Oh, I almost had it. No, I got to him. I even hit his throwing shoulder. He still somehow found an accurate pass. The CPU quarterbacks sometimes, if they're not overthrowing the ball, they're like the most accurate quarterback you'll ever see. Even when getting hit on the throwing shoulder. Cole Bishop, great tackle, loss of 1. Oh, it's Tank Bigsby. Tank Bigsby is over here in New York now. That's kind of insane. Where's Cam Scatabo? I just realized I didn't even clock that. Where's Cam at? That can't be caught. It's not going to be. Good job, Kyle Widmer. Hold on. And now I got to see where Cam is at. Is he on the team? He's got to be, right? Giants running back. Oh, he is here. He's the third string. Cam Scatabo has not developed. Tank Bigsby is an 85. Tyrone Trace 84. And then Cam is an 82. Wow. He has not developed like I thought he would. I mean, he starts out with star dev. I thought he'd turn into at least a mid to high 80 overall player. That's kind of crazy. Oh, he's out there on the field now. Number 44. I just saw him. That's kind of crazy. He hasn't developed. 44 seconds remain. 4th and 3. They are going to punt. Really? Just go for it at that point, man. You're down 38-7. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? They're going to punt it away. Please tell me that's in the end zone. Don't mark me at the 1. Okay. Whew, that was close. I thought he was going to mark me at the 1 there. That would have been an electric punt. 38 seconds left. I'm going to run one play to get Quinshawn over 100 yards because he's very close. He got 97. So we're going to run one play to get 100 yards, and then I might toss a couple of passes with Enriquez to stat pad a little bit. Ooh, never mind. He's at 99 now. I thought I could at least get 3 yards there. And he didn't get it. Oh, he got it again. Okay. Good job, Quinshawn. All right, so I got to call one play to stat pad here. If I can even snap it. Nope, I couldn't snap it. I was trying. I was pressing X. We win the game anyway. 38-7. We are killing teams to start year 4. And Julian Enriquez has a career day in terms of passing touchdowns. 5 touchdowns through the air. Julian Enriquez might have just solidified himself as the best quarterback in the NFL. There's a good possibility. Let's advance to the Baltimore Raven game. It looks like we got a divisional week next, or a divisional episode next episode. We got Ravens and Steelers. So we'll get to see Steven Rogers. And we've got a quarterback breakout. Quarterback breakout. Julian Enriquez has a chance to get Superstar X Factor. We've been trying for so long. Well, really, ever since we got him Superstar Dev. We've been trying to get him Superstar X Factor. And now we have a good chance to get him Superstar X Factor. Now, it's not going to be easy, because always the X Factor chances are really, really tough. But, I mean, this is our best shot. If we're not going to get it through training camp and through training during the week, then QB Breakout's our best chance. So we've got that for the next episode, so keep an eye out for that. We kill the Bills. We kill the Giants. We're averaging about 30 points a game. We're dominating. Our defense is dominating. This is a good team, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more. Join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.